Get to my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jodie and Hazy on Nova.
What the fork?
What the fork?
What the fork is happening?
I cannot guarantee that I will keep my mouth shut throughout the course of the game either.
I can guarantee that you'll be very verbal.
I'm quite vocal.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you got sent off on the weekend.
Don't bring that up. Why? Why do you have to bring that up again?
Because it happened. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Well,
Back
it
on
wasn't
track.
my fault. It was an umpire error, so it's fine.
Right.
We move.
There you go.
You're
Okay.
never allowed to blame the umpires.
Yeah.
I just did.
That's true.
Genuinely. There's new rules and she got them wrong. Okay. What the fork this week? These are the small things that happen in everyday life and you go, what the fork is going on there? And I saw a TikTok video the other day, Andrew Hayes, and it blew my damn little mind. So it was a woman who was in the front of her car with her husband and she turned to him and she said, what do you think about? And he was like nothing. And she's like, no. What do you mean nothing? And he was like, no, actual nothing is in my brain right now. And she lost her mind. I lost my mind because is this a thing? Is this a thing? Men actually have periods where there's nothing going on. When,
Absolutely, it's real.
what?
Yeah. There's not much going on in my brain for the most part. Yeah, I think that's a bloke. That's a bloke thing for sure, I reckon.
So in the moments where there's nothing going on, there's nothing pertinent in your brain, you can just shut down and literally have no thoughts.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm watching TV, I reckon the only thought I've got is a picture of me watching TV. That's what's going on in my brain. You can genuinely switch it into autopilot.
And so
It's doing enough to keep me breathing. Like it's sending messages to my body to say keep on breathing. It's saying to my heart keep on beating. But that's
Yeah.
about it, I think.
So I have spent an inordinate amount of money with psychologists just trying to say, how do I shut down my brain? How do I stop these thoughts? I meditate to no avail because it doesn't work. I live every day trying not to think. And you're just saying it comes naturally.
Also, is it a man psychologist? Because when you're speaking, he's probably just sitting there thinking about
No,
nothing.
it's a female.
Okay, cool.
And she's engaged.
That's a good start.
Wow.
Gee, so what are you thinking about right now? Like, what's going on?
Me?
How many thoughts do you reckon you process?
In my brain, I'm fast forwarding to what I have to do today and how I go about it. That's what I'm doing right now.
Right.
I'm not just thinking about the show. I'm thinking about, I have to do this and the kids have got netball. Da, 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 da.
Okay. Can we take a live look at what's going on in your head right now? Should we?
Well, you can.
All right, here we go.
I'm so hangry. How many grams of fat in an air-fried hash brown? I'll just have a coffee instead. Is that too much? My wedding ring needs a Has Harper got parent-teacher interviews this afternoon? I hope she took a jump. I hope she doesn't end up a drug addict. Did I put the washing online? Why did Reverend Nan yell at me in religious studies in year 5? I wonder how I'll die. Have I made a will? I need a pedicure, shellac or normal? Who do we play in netball this week? Why didn't I make the Thunderbirds? Are they aliens? Does Hazy like me? Is he an alien? Am I still cute? Why is Shepherd avocado so hard?
Okay.
It's
The one that got me was, how do you reckon I'll die? There's a lot going on in that little head of yours.
what's going on in your head right now?
All right, let's jump in and see what we can find. Okay. Gee, my hamstring's a bit sore. Wonder if Rosie will play. If I got him in the right spot, I could beat up a crocodile. Yeah, see? Simple stuff. Well, we differ, you and I,
Oh, you think?
just a little bit.
Oh, my very goodness. Bobby,
Good morning.
I'm going to ask, what are you thinking about right now?
No, that's a pretty easy one. Not a lot.
Yeah, right.
Good answer, Bobby.
So is this true, Bobby?
I think Hazy's hit the nail on the head, to be honest. I'm sure there's times where we have, I think a lot, but there's also a good 80% of the time that I'm not thinking about much at all.
Yeah,
my God.
that's it. We're just, the lights are on, but there's probably no one home. And we
Exactly,
like to leave the front porch light on because you just never know.
Yeah.
You just never know.
You don't want to get caught out, Hazy. You don't want to get caught
Spot
out.
on, Bobby. Well played.
Right.
Very well played.
So, Bobby, for example, if you're sitting watching TV, what are you thinking about?
Nothing.
And how infuriating is your partner, Bobby, when you say that? Mine as well. What do you think about?
Mom.
Nothing.
She absolutely hates it, mate. Hates it. And like you said, I catch the last 3 words and try and catch back up. But she's pretty switched onto that.
Yeah.
And so, Bobby, when she says to you, "Hey, babe, what are you thinking about?" What do you say?
That's the part that really bothers her. Nothing.
Wow. Mind blown. Thank you, Bobby. Hey, Kayla. Kayla, can you shut down, or is it just men?
Actually, I can shut down.
You can? Really?
Yeah.
How?
So, like just a moment ago, you were talking about a movie. I tend to put on movies, and I can shut down then. But mostly, I shut down when I'm trying to write my novel and I'm doing my artworks. It's just really therapeutic and relaxing. So I choose my most non-thinking related activity, and I just go for it. I just let my hands wander and my mind just goes blank.
Kayla,
Nice.
you are a unicorn. Got a Megan from Athelston. Did you know this about men, Megan?
Look, I did, but I think I might be worse, to be honest.
What do you mean?
I can be driving in the car, whether I'm the driver or a passenger or walking, and not a thought will go into my head.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
How blissful is it, Megan?
It's actually really, really enjoyable.
So not a single thought about what you have to do, where you have to be, what happened in year 5, nothing?
Nothing. It's the only 2 times that it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's good.
So jealous.
It's great.
I'd see it's a very, very nice space to be in because there's no pressure.
Let's go to Lachlan.
No anxiety.
Lachlan, what are you thinking? Lachlan?
To be honest, the way I switch off is I usually grab my Apple AirPods, and it really depends if it's music or if it's. I usually go for meditation music. It sounds a bit odd, but even like raindrops.
Yeah.
Raindrops.
Whenever I'm having like if I come home from work and I just want a little bit of me time, but I have a girlfriend and I love her all for it. She straight away, she wants all the attention, but I have a habit of putting the Apple AirPods in and playing some raindrops music, and I can have her talk, and I could be fast asleep and she wouldn't even know she keeps talking.
Oh, I tell you what, Lockie, you're going to get in big trouble if she's listening right now because you've just exposed yourself.
Oh, no, it's perfect time and she's passed out on the couch on the left.
You bloody legend. Oh, we're definitely all built the same.
Oh, Lachlan. Oh, bless you.
Here's what you're waking up to, Adelaide.
In the news today.
Breaking news.
What's in the news today?
Your post-snooze news.
What do you need to know from the past 12 to 24 hours? We all look to newsreader Abby. Go for it.
Guide us, Abs.
So we'll start with the federal budget. Obviously, this is a precarious one because we've got a cost of living crisis, so any money going into households could affect inflation. But basically what we're all going to get, it doesn't matter what your income is, you'll get a $300 energy bill rebate. So that will be $75 a quarter, and that will come off your energy bill. There'll be stage 3 tax cuts coming into effect for low to middle income workers from July 1st. What that means is anyone low to middle income, which I think is about up to $126,000, you'll receive more in your pocket each week, which is meant to then be able to help with paying bills, cost of living pressures and things like that. We'll see a price freeze on medicines for everyone over the next 5 years. So some people on pensions won't pay more than $7 for their medicines. Those of us who don't have cards or anything, you're around about $31. There'll be more help for those on rent assistance, so up about 10%. There'll be the extension of the $20,000 instant asset write-off for small businesses. And there's also this big $23 billion investment for locally made clean energy and manufacturing, so like a made in Australia big.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Big sort of campaign going on.
So basically trying to get more things manufactured in Australia. Obviously, we saw issues over COVID when we were not getting as many exports from China. Locally, there'll be money for road upgrades for the Southeastern Freeway and the Verdun Mount Barker interchange. We'll see money for the Adelaide City deal, which is essentially pushing money through the city for new projects and an innovation and cultural precinct too. They're pretty much the big things.
Wait, I missed that. Can you say all that again, please?
No.
Well,
there you go.
I would love to hear your budget breakdown.
Oh, my God.
What it all means.
I just need someone to genuinely dumb it down for me. That was actually even more, that was probably too intelligent, Abs.
It's going to be interesting to watch, well, for some of us, because so Jim Chalmers is basically saying that their forecasts have inflation coming down a lot quicker than what the Reserve Bank is saying. So the Reserve Bank is saying that inflation won't drop between 2 and 3% until next year, which means that we won't see rate cuts until then. But Jim Chalmers has come out with his forecast and says, nope, we can get inflation down by the end of the year. So it's going to be a really interesting one to watch. Either he's going to fall flat on his face or he's going to be right. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, right.
Can I just check in with my brain cells? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't quite get that.
But in the meantime, his wife wore a lovely yellow
She
dress.
did.
Oh, there you go. That's the headline.
That is the headline. Anyway, and we spoke about this before, but there's obviously been the truck rollover at Myrtle Bank. So just a reminder that the Glen Osmond Crossroad Portrush intersection is affected. The driver luckily sustained non-life-threatening injuries, which is good. I drove past it and it did not look very nice this
There you
morning.
go.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Quick update on that Troy Smith.
Okay, what's happening?
What we got, Abs?
So he's gone and he's decided to use Chappelle Corby's man who orchestrated her to get her out of prison in Bali. So
is he a lawyer? He's like a security guy.
He's an ex-police officer from what
Right.
I've read.
Yeah.
But he's gone and hired him and to try and get him out. So this John McLeod will head to Cairns. The package that Troy Smith was given, was sent from Australia to Bali with the methamphetamine in it that we don't know if it was toothpaste or lubricant. It said lubricant on the package.
Tomato.
Came from his address that he rents in Cairns.
Okay.
So McLeod is on his way to Cairns to have a look and see what's going on there, and then he'll fly to Bali. But this is huge. He hasn't actually been charged. Troy Smith hasn't been charged yet, but if he is, he faces life in prison.
Wow.
So this is big.
It's a huge case.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of drama involved in this.
Correct. Just a quick one. Andrew Hayes, Isla Fisher has split up from Sacha Baron Cohen.
It's been in the process for a long
happened
for
a while ago.
That's not new. No.
Oh, my God.
No, the fact that they've split isn't new, but she's broken. Well, the first time she's sort of come out and spoken about it and said thanks for all the support.
All right. Fine.
Oh, I'll tell you what else happened. Collingwood won the flag last year.
Oh, you know what else happened? Tasmania just got the internet.
This is where you join us, Joe. What have you got?
Fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Tasmania's been connected to the mainland.
She has done a post and said, thank you for all your kindness and support. I did not know that was not news, but I have been alerted to the fact. Thank you so much,
Well,
Andrew
now
Hayes.
you know, and you're updated.
Okay.
That's nice. What a journey it is that has grown such ferocious legs. Elizabeth Eagles v Central United, 2:15 Argana Park this Saturday. Be there or be square. Don't be square.
Oh, my goodness.
Get out there and support the boys.
You-
Support local footy.
9 years on the sidelines, coming out of retirement to absolutely slay on the field this Saturday.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hope you're not expecting too much. Don't you watch me expecting big things,
No.
stat-wise.
Don't think for 1 second that I'm overestimating your abilities on the football field.
Okay, good.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, good. Because you might have just put yourself in a bit of trouble by nominating me in the first place.
Yes.
To help out the Elizabeth Eagles, of course.
You're welcome.
It's been a very rough start to the year for the boys. But since then, and what was it, 2 weeks ago, Fitzroy lost by 516 points. Can confirm as well that this weekend, as it stands, 2 teams, A's and B's.
Right.
Which is a huge result.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Such as the numbers. Mm-hmm. So it started with you nominating me, and then we spoke to the footy ops boss, Tim Young.
Yes.
Just to confirm it all. It is absolutely happening this weekend. We locked in Fitzy as our motivation coach, and he's about to deliver something beautiful, we're being told, on Friday.
Yep.
Josh Rochelle,
Yep.
Crow, jumped on board.
Yep.
Told me how to celebrate a goal if that was to happen.
Do you think it will?
Probably not, though.
Okay.
Watch this space.
Yep.
Johnny Platten, who is an Elizabeth Eagles junior.
He's an alumni.
Yes, he's on board as well. And then yesterday we spoke to the great Graham Corns.
Given the record of the team, I'm not sure you're going to get much action in the forward pocket. But somewhere in defence where you can see the ball coming out, you can run straight at it.
That's true.
You can, with that explosive pace you've got, you can burst off the half-back line, penetrate through the centre, deliver long to the forward line. I think that's where they best use your talents, Hayes.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, get out the guitar, sing and entertain.
And then today, we're going to speak to the coach, Matt Swatala, just after 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
this is
right.
real. It's actually happening.
I genuinely would love to know Matt Swatala's plans for you on the weekend.
Yeah.
Where's he going to put you? Where's he going to hide you on the field?
You hide, put, exposed? Yeah, not really sure. Went to training last night.
Yep.
First session with the boys.
How'd you go?
Did the whole session. 2 things. Geez, I'm sore.
Are you?
Real sore.
Right.
And 2, I'm rusty.
Are you?
I'm real rusty.
How long since you did like a proper training session with drills, etc.?
9 years.
Really?
9 years.
Oh my God.
Just picked it up last night.
Did you? Okay.
So, that's okay. Just getting out the cobwebs, getting out the rough kicks.
Yeah.
So, all that
So
sort
in
of stuff.
netball, etc., we do drills like cut the cake, where you just pass from the middle and you go round and round the circle. What sort of drills do you do in football?
Oh, yeah, no, we do cut the cake as well. No, we don't. There's a bit of circle work last night.
Right.
All skill-related drills. No
Okay.
contact, thank goodness.
Okay.
I think that'll happen on Thursday night.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, watch this space and do yourself a favour. Clear your schedule. I don't care. If you're getting married, postpone it.
Yes.
2:15, Argana Park, Elizabeth Eagles taking on Central United. Who knows what's going to happen? I'll tell you what will happen, though. We're going to have a couple of beers after the game just to celebrate local footy.
Well, there's a few options in terms of locations for beers after the game you mentioned.
100%. So you got the Louisiana Tavern. Who knows? Maybe the Midway Tavern could turn up, have a couple of beers at Slug and Lettuce. Maybe we go north to the Exchange. Who knows? Could end up at Jepp's Cross. I'm not sure. And a very special guest coming up after 7, Jodes.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes. The wag herself. We're going to speak to my wife, Cara.
Amazing.
About the session, how it all went. Yeah, she's preparing for her just entering Wagville this week. That's right, 2:15 Argana Park.
Yep.
Elizabeth Eagles taking on Central United. It's this weekend, so be there or be square. Don't be a square.
Get around it, guys.
Get around the lads.
Yeah. So you are coming out of retirement from the Sandful after 9 years, and I think it's pertinent at this point to speak to the woman who is most affected by this decision of you to play football on the weekend, and that is the wag herself, Cara Hayes. Good morning, Cara.
There she is.
Good morning, guys.
Have you ever been prouder?
Oh, so proud. So proud. I'm dreading Sunday already.
Yeah.
The pull-up's not going to be great, is it?
No.
No, I'll be that hungover.
No. After Josh's wedding, we're not doing hangovers anymore, remember? No more hangovers.
No,
yes,
so
that's
true. Cara, he went to training last night. How was he when he got home?
I was in bed when he got home. He was, I'll be home by 7:30. It was after 8:30 when he got home.
Yeah.
And I'm not lying, he did hobble in.
Yeah.
And he did say, I just wish I had an ice bath.
Yeah,
but that's
right.
training. How are you going to go for the game?
Yeah, that was
And
like
I didn't see you this morning before you left for work, so I was asleep. So I don't know how sore you are, but I'm sure Jodie's hearing all about it.
Oh, my God. He's not good in this space in terms of whinging about muscle soreness, is he?
Not at all. And he does keep fit, does his 10K runs. He will often wake up in the middle of the night and it's like he's been shot, and he tells me it's a cramp in his leg. And I used to get up and go, you okay? No, you need me to stretch it out. And now I just go back to sleep because it happens that often. So when I say I'm dreading Sunday, I'm fearing for your body, Hazy,
Hang
for
on
sure.
a second. When have you ever said, hey, would you like me to stretch it out? That has
Are
never
you kidding? I often get you a cold bottle of water because you're, you're
no, you don't.
No, I don't now. No, you're
Yeah.
right. I don't now, but I used to. You wake the kids up. You're so loud about it.
Yeah.
You roll around as if you've been shot.
Yeah, because apparently it's worse than childbirth. That's what I've been
Yeah, exactly. That's you know what? That's probably when I stopped being sympathetic. Actually,
Yeah.
after Henry.
I
Yeah,
think one night I had the
After
nerve
the
to say,
first
I
baby.
assume this is worse than childbirth.
yeah, you did
Because
actually.
I had a
my
cramp in my
God.
groin.
So, Cara, are you going to rock up on Saturday with the pom-poms and the yellow and blue?
Do you know what, Jodie? I would love to be there. This was the one weekend that Hazy actually promised me he would look after Henry that Saturday afternoon.
Oh.
She has her very first birthday party that's been invited to by a little friend at ELC. And so when I said to Hazy, good for that, he was like, yeah, good for that. And then a few hours later, oh, did I tell you about that footy game I'm playing? And I was like, oh, great, we'll come along. When is it?
Goodness me.
Saturday the 18th.
So, Cara, can we just, shush. Cara, can we just be clear here? So he's opting out of a first birthday party for Lottie and also looking after Henry on the Saturday to go and play football.
Is.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know he's excited about it. I'm concerned this could be a comeback, or I want to be. You don't have enough hours for it to be a comeback, but he definitely came home last night, said he had fun, he enjoyed it. I could tell he had a little pep in his step.
I said to Cara, do you know what? I think this might be the start of a bit of a comeback. She said, I've got 3 words for you as to why you're not making a comeback. It goes like this: Henry, Sonny and Lottie.
Cara, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I really look forward to the report on Sunday morning.
Go the Eagles.
You're such a good wag too. And I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I love that you've labelled me that.
Yeah. I do it for you, baby. You're my rock.
Now Henry can tell people his dad plays for the Eagles, not the Bulldogs.
Yes. Thank you, Cara.
Oh, it's all happening.
I'm so super proud of myself that I came up with this plan to rescue the Elizabeth Eagles.
Oh, congratulations, Jodes.
To offer your services as a 4-time Sandville Premiership player.
Who hasn't played for 10 years.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Okay. Glass half full on this occasion.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased that you are going to rescue the Eagles this Saturday.
Jeez, we're going to speak to a man now who might have some different thoughts and theories behind that sentence that you just said just then.
He's on board. Introduce him, please.
This is the very beautiful, courageous and fearless coach of the Elizabeth Eagles. It's Matt Switala. Good morning to you, Matt.
Good morning, Hazy. Jodie, how are you?
Oh, you're so welcome, Matt. You're so welcome. I mean, are you so pleased about having Andrew Hayes' services on the weekend?
Oh, absolutely. He was a machine on the track last night, so hopefully he pulled up okay, because we really need him to get out there on Saturday and get behind the boys again.
Appreciate that, Matt. And when you say machine, you mean like I literally was moving around like a robot. My joints aren't quite working the way that they used to. And I got a message, and maybe you know about this as well, because you've been in spaces where you've made comebacks. Someone told me, just remember, your body isn't going to do what your mind wants it to do.
So true.
So just be careful of that.
Yeah, that is literally why I got suspended last weekend playing netball, Matt, because my head thought I could get a ball. In reality, I took out a player. So, you know, the mind and the body are 2 different things, aren't they?
That's right. And I think the thing for Hazy is we don't really have too much expectation about what he can do on the field. It's more what he can bring to the club. But having said that, he's moving very smoothly. He was up and down the wings, and he looked good. So we got to work out how we're going to fit Hazy into this side this week. And I think the plan is to try to go a bit easy. So I'm thinking maybe just start him in the ruck and see how he goes there.
Crash in, knee first.
Have you ever played in the ruck in your life?
I've never played in the ruck, but you know what? These shins probably need just a bit of a smack just to get them going.
Oh, Matt, can I ask how are the boys feeling? It's been a rough start to the season.
Yeah, look, it is. I've only actually come on board myself with a few other good friends of mine that have got back involved, and we're just trying to work out what's going on too. So it's only been last week where we have sort of taken over as coaching this year. So, but the attitude from the first moment I walked out there last Thursday night was outstanding. There was, I think, 30 on the track last Thursday. The spirit's always been there, I think, within the group. It's just trying to get the numbers out there so that we can sustain a competitive footy team. And we had 50 on the track last night, and by all accounts we'll have 2 sides playing this weekend. So it's It's been brilliant for the footy club.
So that's fantastic. Is that the first time this season, Matt, that we're going to have A's and B's?
Yeah, so they haven't had a B grade football side this season. So yeah, that'd be brilliant to be able to get everyone playing footy again, and then people can play in a level or a grade where they're actually able to compete to some level. It's hard for guys that haven't played a lot of footy, younger or older, to compete with against A graders when they're not all A grade footballers themselves. So it's been a good positive thing these last few weeks for the club.
So, Matt, I just need you to confirm or deny a rumour for me. Andrew Hayes, well known for being such a pretty boy in this space. Have you had extra mirrors in the change rooms installed for his return to football this weekend?
He's a good-looking boy. He's we're going to have to organise something though, because I want him looking sharp. I did say, you got to look the part if you want to be the part. So we'll get him up and about.
Oh, jeez, man. This is just ammo for Central United, isn't it? Because who would have thought? No one throws punches behind the play in Div 6 when you're playing Elizabeth. That's what I've heard.
Well, when you make a return.
Matty, I'm so pumped to be on board, mates. And like we've spoken about before, the weekend's not about winning and losing. It's just about recognising local footy and how much of a beautiful environment it is. It's a bunch of blokes who are mates who are there because they love playing footy, and that's what I mentioned to you blokes last night. I've missed that over the last 10 years, and it's absolutely there. Clearly, the Elizabeth Eagles, they've got a nice, strong culture.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about it, and not too different from a lot of other footy clubs within our league and states and the northern clubs and Central United who we're playing on the weekend. They've gone through similar things in the past as well, and they've butted up and got back. So they're all proud footy clubs. It's just about getting people enjoying footy, wanting to be out there, and maybe trying to overcome some issues as to maybe why we lose a few people to footy.
Yep.
And it's just such a great environment. So thanks for all of your help and support. It's much appreciated.
You're so welcome. Maddie Swatala, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and all the best managing the massive ego that is Andrew Hayes this weekend.
No worries. Thank you very much for your time.
Good on you. Please, 2:15 Argana Park.
Yep.
Elizabeth Eagles taking on Central United. Let's go out there, have a couple of beers.
Get around
Big thanks
it.
as well to West End, Jared from West End, who's chucked a whole heap of cases our way. Of course, we'll drink responsibly. Wink. No. It's going to be fun, though. I can't wait.
Sometimes you lose things and they come back to you, and they have no right to come back to you. Absolutely no right.
Yeah, like when I leave stuff on top of my car regularly.
Yeah.
And it stays there.
Yeah.
And I get it back.
So on the weekend, my 12-year-old and I did a little shopping on the parade.
That's nice.
We like to spend money that we probably shouldn't. Anyway, so we're in Cotton On, and she went to try on a top, and she did, and then we brought the top, and then we got back home, and then that night she goes, "Where's my phone?" And I went, "Well, it's your phone. I don't know. Where is it?" She's like, "I can't find it. Can you call it?" So we call it, nowhere to be heard. And so then we use the Find My iPhone app, right?
Yeah.
And
saved a lot of people.
How many people?
Oh, it saved me a lot too.
How many people's lives? Like, how many times have you woken up on a Sunday morning and gone, "Oh my God, where's my phone?"
I left my phone at a petrol bowser one time, and then it ended up in Seaford, and we tracked it down.
Did you?
Through a fake threat from my father-in-law.
What do you mean?
Knocked on the door and said, "The police are around the corner. I give the phone back." And then they went, "Oh, okay. Here's the phone."
Wow.
That's a true story.
That sounds really sordid. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Find My iPhone.
We will. We're going to drill down on that during Dua Lipa at some point. So anyway, we do the Find My iPhone thing, and it comes up, it's on Osmond Terrace, and we're like, "Oh my, what? How? Where did you leave your phone on Osmond Terrace?"
How do you get there? It's got legs.
Yeah, and then we clicked police station.
Oh.
So someone's obviously picked it up in the change rooms at Cotton On, handed it in to the police station.
That's
right?
nice.
How good.
Yeah.
And so I rock up to the police station Sunday morning. I'm like, "Hello again." And the lady goes, "Here you go. Here's your iPhone." I was like, "Okay, just out of curiosity, how did you break into it?" Because she had called Greg. And she's like, "Oh, well, I just Googled it. And then if you click on the side buttons and then you talk to Siri, it will call the last person that you had spoken to."
What?
I know!
Who the hell knew that?
How outrageously good.
That's very handy to know.
So not only is there a really kind person in Nord that picked up the phone, took the time to walk it to the police station, and the police officer has done some detective work and then spoken to Siri and called my husband and said, "Your phone is here."
There you go. That blows. That's going to blow your mind.
Isn't that the best story ever?
Yeah. Asking for a friend, they don't check your browser or anything like that.